Warning! The start of this video features excessive loud noise. If you're uncomfortable with the prospect of this, then skip to 57 seconds. If this does not apply to you, then enjoy. RIP headphone users. So I have had this channel for 3.5 years now, and guess what guys, I have reached 50 subscribers. Get in! Let's go. Oh my god, I didn't know it was going to be that loud. Like, can you still hear me guys? Can you still hear me? Oh no. That's the second time I broke those speakers this week. Oh no. Right, yeah, that was definitely a bit over the top. Yeah. Hello everybody and welcome to my 50 subscriber special. Yep, I've just hit 50 subscribers a couple of days ago and a lot of you wanted a special video, so here we are. I did put a poll on my Instagram yesterday asking whether you'd rather I do and upload the ranking my wooden coasters video first as planned, or I upload this video, and the overwhelming response was that you wanted this video up first, which is understandable because I didn't want it to be uploaded and it be like irrelevant, because I would have hit like this number of subscribers quite a while before I uploaded it, and then kind of the whole thing about that having kind of died down. I know it's not a major number, but still. But yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you click the subscribe button and click the bell to ensure notifications are enabled so you don't miss out on any of my future videos as I continue producing content for you guys, because that's definitely what I'm going to plan to do. And next I'm going to be aiming for 100 subscribers. So yeah, what I thought I'd do this video, I'm not going to do a montage or anything. I know I did that for my last end of year video, and I'm going to do those sort of every year in the end of year video to showcase what's happened this year. I did consider doing that and doing it right from the start of the channel up to now. However, I feel like I'm going to leave that till a bit later when I've got a bit more footage that you won't have seen before, or some of you might not have seen before in those videos, because since I filmed the last one of those montages, because of the current situation in that we can't go to parks at the moment, not a lot's happened for me to show you really since then, because it's mainly been me sat here doing videos. But yeah, what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to talk about the stuff or sort of things I did to kind of grow my channel, become more well known in the community and get the following that I now have, because it's safe to say that in the last year is sort of when I've kind of started to become noticed more. I know 50 subscribers isn't a big number, but it's last year that I made all my friends in this community. And it's not just about getting subscribers, you know, that's not what gaining a following is just about. It's also about making friends in the community, because if I'm being honest, you know, that's the main draw for me to kind of continue do what I'm doing, and that's why I enjoy being in the theme park community. But yeah, I just thought I'd talk a bit about that and my sort of tips for anyone starting out on YouTube, and the sort of things you should be doing to ensure that both you're happy, you have people around you to support you doing this, and to, you know, grow your channel. But yeah, let's get into it. So the first important thing I recommend you do, and arguably this is the most important, is use social media, whether it be Twitter or Instagram, to interact with the community, because those platforms are a way that you can both draw followers to your YouTube channel and draw people to your YouTube channel as well as see more about creators and interact with them more effectively than, say, YouTube, because that's what Twitter and Instagram are set up for, whereas YouTube's mainly about videos. I know you have the YouTube comments on YouTube, and I'll be talking a bit about that later on, but social media is a big part. You can sort of put up like teasers for your videos, and especially for theme park YouTubers, a lot of you will know this, you can post live updates from park, whereas on YouTube that's not really as much sort of for that. It's easier to kind of do that on like Twitter or Instagram. They're more designed for that sort of thing, whereas YouTube's more for the final thing. Well, that's how most people do it anyway. You don't have to do that, but I mean, assuming that you're kind of posting your vlogs on YouTube or whatever, and social media can be a good way to sort of promote your channel by posting updates from the parks, in the case where YouTube's your main platform, as is the case with me. But yeah, definitely interact with the community and like and comment on other people's posts as well. That's important, because comments can help me get followers, because trust me, if you post a comment someone enjoys, or likes, sorry, they'll often go and check out your account. And also another thing with that is you know, it's supporting other creators, it motivates them, and that's how you meet people as well, which I'm going to be getting into a bit more detail about in a minute. But yeah, interacting with the community on social media is very important. As for me, I didn't start doing that until about a year ago. Yeah, I'm going to be sort of doing little anecdotes in this to how I've kind of gone about things to, you know, help out my channel, you know, motivate myself. You know, this is something I only started doing about a year ago. I interacted with Theme Park Worldwide and stuff like that, but you need to focus on as well smaller accounts, and it's not always easy to do that, because, you know, the bigger accounts are the easiest to find, but the smaller accounts, you've got to think they've got a smaller fan base. They're more likely to respond to you, they're more likely to sort of, you know, I don't know what the word is, you know, they're the people it's easier to kind of get to know, make friends with, and they're the people you should start with. And, you know, they'll be often more welcoming because they're trying to grow your channel. You know, a lot of these big YouTubers, they're so big, they don't have time to respond to everything and sort of make friends or whatever and become kind of close, you know, with everyone who's sort of interacting with them, because there's just too many people. So, you know, if you want to try and grow your following, you know, and stuff, it's better to interact with the smaller YouTubers, as they're going to have sort of more of the time to kind of help you out. And as I said, you can get sort of friends through that. That's how I've met a lot of people, you know. Theme Park Mads, they approached me as a result of my videos. With me sort of going to others, that sort of came from, it was actually a channel called the Moss Machine who did a video about if theme park enthusiasts were honest, which was quite a brutal video for some theme park enthusiasts, but he talked about some smaller ones as well. As that, and then it kind of went from there really. You find out about a small enthusiast, and once you know about a few small enthusiasts, it's easier to then find other enthusiasts, and through that you can grow your following on social media, make some friends as well, as I said, and that can translate to YouTube as well. Don't expect all your Instagram followers to subscribe to you on YouTube, because it just doesn't happen like that. And I know having done it, I've got nearly 150 followers on Instagram, and on my YouTube channel I've got 53 subscribers as of recording this. But yeah, I'll be talking a bit more about gaining subscribers recently later. But anyway, that's all I have to say about that. Yeah, so the next important point I have to mention for those of you starting YouTube and trying to kind of grow your following is make sure you be yourself in videos. I've learned from yourself. Trust me, you should always be yourself in videos. you know, say things how they are. Don't give false opinions or whatever, just be yourself. It's not always the easiest thing to do, because I know from experience, you know, you can often feel self-conscious about what people will think, but trust me, be yourself, because then the people who want to like you and that you'll bond with well will like you, and then they'll give you good feedback or whatever, and you know, you can, trust me, you'll make more friends, you'll get to know more people, and yeah, you'll be more successful overall in the community if you be yourself in videos. If you're not yourself, trust me, people will see right through you, because they do. And then people who you could really be kind of interacting with and could be following you and that you could even make friends with, you know, won't, because you know, they might not take to your personality. They'll much less likely to, if you're not being yourself and being someone that you're not. So definitely always do that in your videos. Also, make sure you make videos that you enjoy making, because if you enjoy making videos, that's going to motivate you to make more videos, and you're going to be encouraged to upload, because trust me, the more you upload, the bigger your channel's going to get. It's only natural. When we consider the YouTube's algorithm, an algorithm is essentially, if you didn't know, like instructions to complete a task, solve a problem. Basically, I'm referring to the code behind YouTube that basically, you know, the programming that like calculates everything, promotes channels, promotes videos. You know, the more videos you upload, the more data is going to be fed into that, and the more your channel's going to get promoted, because the more the algorithm's got to work with. So, but also the important thing is quality over quantity, because if your videos aren't good quality, you know, people aren't going to watch them, and the YouTube algorithm, you know, it bases how much it promotes your videos and stuff also off click-through rate and watch time. Click-through rate is essentially the percentage of people who basically click on a video, having it being presented to them, and videos being presented to you is called an impression. So if they're displayed to you when you search for something or whatever, and the click-through rate is the percentage of people who click on videos that are displayed to them, so percentage per impression basically, and that's used to promote videos. Another thing that is the average watch time, is essentially how long people are watching your videos for on average. That's usually done as a percentage as well, I believe, because obviously different people upload different length videos. So if you're making videos you don't enjoy, and you know, or sorry, if you're making videos that you don't enjoy or do enjoy and are just uploading loads and they're not good quality, then people aren't going to watch them, and you're just going to be pushed down in the algorithm, really. I know that might not have made much sense, but if you make videos you don't enjoy and don't upload much, then basically it's going to have less data to work with, and people aren't going to watch your videos because they're going to see you're not motivated, and you can be hit hard by that as well. There we go, that's what I was trying to say. But yeah, okay, so one last important thing then, and then I'm going to kind of, you know, reflect on the channel a bit more personally after this, and basically thank all the people I want to thank and stuff like that. But the last major tip I have for you guys is respond to any feedback you get in the comments or on social media. Often now I'll get messages on social media and I'll get comments giving me feedback on videos, and although it's important to do what you want to do, you know, to motivate you to keep making videos, it's important to listen to others as well, because they're the people who are interested in your videos, and you want to be making videos for them, because if you're not making videos to satisfy those people, they're just going to lose interest, they're not going to watch your videos, and then that has a knock-on effect on you or will have a knock-on effect in you in regards to the algorithm, as I was mentioning previously. And we all know what it's like. I mean, you're lying if you don't feel like this. When we don't get many views on our videos, we just lose motivation. And yeah, as much as it's not about the views for me, You know, I don't make videos to get you views. I make videos because I enjoy them, and obviously through the people I met through it as well. Yeah. Even if a video doesn't get many views, you know, it can put you down. But yeah, if you make videos and respond to feedback, then then you're likely to get more views because people will want to watch them, basically. One thing I did, obviously, I do stuff like I did the poll on my Instagram story yesterday asking what video you guys wanted. That's an example of how I've done that. And then also, you know, I listen to feedback. I've actually heard people say, although I enjoy making the Planet Coaster videos personally, I have heard people say that they actually enjoy the top 10s more and hearing my opinions rather than Planet Coaster. And Planet Coaster, I should say, if you're not seen my Instagram story, the next episode with that is being delayed by another 2 weeks just because I've hit 50 subscribers and I'm doing this extra video and stuff. And it's just means I've got more to do. But yeah, that will be out soon. I am enjoying the Planet Coaster Park, actually. It's probably been one of the parks I've been most motivated with. If you know me, you'll know I've lost motivation with a couple of Planet Coaster parks planned to do series on, and I've just not done them. But I think having set a lower goal with this park that I'm doing that's got less theming and it's more Blackpool Pleasure Beach style, it's making things a bit easier for me with that. So I thought now I'd just talk briefly. I'm not going to go into too much detail about this because I have covered it in various other videos. But I want it to relate this specifically to my growth and how this has sort of changed me as a person, and sort of how it's benefit me in regards to kind of my overall happiness of YouTube, the overall quality of my videos, and sort of what I've been able to sort of do to it all. And I'm going to do this from the start of this channel. I'm not really going to talk about the beginning of my old channel. I'll do this from the start of this channel because for those of you who don't know, I do have an old channel that I don't upload to anymore, and it's a gaming channel called Game It Right. But yeah, there's various reasons why I don't upload to that anymore. Pretty much now it's because I just want to focus on this channel and I've not got the time to do the other channel. And I just think I'm better at making theme park content than I am doing gaming, and a lot of that's probably down to the fact, well, it is down to the fact that I'm visually impaired, so some games, especially the more visual ones, quite difficult for me. I was finding it quite difficult to find games to do videos on because some of them I just can't do or can't play through because they're just too visual for me. But yeah, I started this channel in December 2016. I posted a video recently. I put it in up here in the top right in a card, top right of your screen, reacting to my first ever video. Posted that in December 2016, and I planned for this to be basically a vlogging channel where every time I go somewhere I'd vlog something, but naturally I kind of just forgot to do that, and I ended up going to Florida in summer of 2017, and I just thought, you know what, I've not been doing videos, I'll record a vlog or whatever you want to call it. It wasn't really a vlog, it was basically just shots around the park and me talking in here in my bedroom about my experience and then showing you some shots, part by part pretty much. But yeah, and then I recorded some other videos, and then I kind of just ran out of ideas because I didn't have any trips left. But yeah, and then we got into 2018. I was still doing my old channel at this time, and let's just say people started to hate a bit on my old channel pretty much. There's various reasons behind that, but yeah, and then I kind of ended up stopping it. I am being quite brief here, and then I went to this channel. I had planned to start this back anyway because I was going to Disneyland Paris, but I thought, you know, I'll try and do a bit more. I'll try and do Planet Coaster on it and try and do some other sorts of videos, and so I started doing that. But the problem was at this point because a lot of what people have been saying was that I wasn't getting many views, so then I kind of had this thing where I felt quite pressured to get views, so I kind of just started making things to get views pretty much, rather than thinking about content on my videos. If anything, you could just say I focused on trying to get people to click on my videos with titles and stuff, which, you know, can help you out with that. But then when it got to the content, it was a bit, yeah. When I look back at those videos, I think, what was I doing? I just sound so unmotivated in them, and I really don't know why that was. It just if you go and watch them, you'll see it's clear as if I was just trying to force out content and not really think about what I was doing. But yeah, I went to Disneyland Paris and filmed a video there, which was actually quite a good vlog. That was more like a vlog. I think I did quite a good job of that. And yeah, some of those videos were good. But yeah, and then I kind of reached the summer and I was quite burnt out because I basically wasn't thinking about what I was doing, and it kind of just, everything kind of came to a halt. I decided I was going to go back to the old channel because, you know, kind of with these people who were hating on that channel, it was in the past, things had moved on, so I decided to go back to it and post some more videos. I completely rebranded it because it was called Agent B13 before, and I changed it to Game It Right, and I stopped kind of doing this channel. And it's worth me noting, at no point by this time had I interacted with any communities. At no point had I wasn't really putting comments on videos or anything. I wasn't really liking posts from theme park YouTubers apart from Theme Park Worldwide. I wasn't researching what other channels were doing in their videos to kind of give me inspiration. So it's no wonder that I got myself in this situation. I'd probably got about 5 subscribers on this channel by this point. Or was it? I think, no, it was more like 9 subscribers or something. And yeah, and then what happened was I posted some more videos on my old channel. One of them actually did really well. I've actually got a video on my old channel that's now got 4,000 views. I mean, there's one on this channel that's got nearly 1,000, and it's the Braving Storm Dennis vlog from Blackpool Pleasure Beach opening day this year. I'll be talking a bit more about that later. But yeah, that did really well on this channel actually. But yeah, anyways, it kind of got to March last year, and I was feeling quite down and stuff for various reasons. I wasn't having time to upload to either of my channels. I had planned to go back to, well, it was called Thrillnet by this point. I forgot to mention this. This channel was originally called Agent B Vlogs, but then in 2018, when I started making videos on it, again, because I'd had a break since 2017 because there was nothing to do, or, well, it could have been, but I just wasn't thinking in the way I think now about my videos back then, and it was basically just a vlogging channel. Well, I don't really know what it was, but I intended it for it to be a vlogging channel. Whether you'd class it as that or not, I don't know, but yeah, it got changed to Thrillnet, and it was still Thrillnet back then. But I was going to Europa Park in April. I mean, there's a lot I could say about that park if you watch previous videos, but I'm not going to go into that now. But I went there, and then that kind of started this channel up again, and that's kind of when I started finding out some smaller YouTubers, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to talk to these smaller YouTubers and going to interact with them, because why not give them some support, and I might meet some people through it. And I kind of just had that thought because, you know, I was feeling quite lonely at the time, and yeah, it paid off, as I'm going to get into now. And if it wasn't for me making that decision, in a way, if it wasn't for the Europa Park vlog, this channel wouldn't be what it is today. And then through May I went to Alton Towers. I wasn't having time to upload any of this stuff because I was busy with college, but I went to Alton Towers and filmed something there. You know, this was sort of the point I was starting to film like every major theme park visit. Filmed at Alton Towers. I did do an Alton Towers vlog the summer before as well, and I did film at quite a few parks then, but I've done more. I did more last summer, and then we went into June, and then we went into July, and at that point I'd had time to upload my Europa Park vlog. I was uploading my Alton Towers vlog, and I thought to myself, because I'm not going to go into it now, but with my visual impairment and stuff, we had some trouble at Europa Park. I'll put a link to that video explaining all of that in the top right as well. As I said, I'm not going to go into it now because I'd be here talking for ages about that whole story, but in the video in the top right, I tell the story of that, as well as giving my thoughts on Europa Park in general, when not taking that into account. But yeah, go and watch that. And that kind of encouraged me to be more open in my videos, because, you know, that was the first time I'd said on my channel I was visually impaired, and from there I've been myself more on my channel, and I've been more open, because I mean, the reason I filmed that, because I was debating whether to do it originally, because I just felt quite self-conscious doing it. I did it because, you know, I thought to myself, I don't want anyone to go through the same experience as me, so that encouraged me to kind of do that. And I talk about my visual impairment a lot on this channel now. Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but when I'm at parks and there's something relevant to it, like a disability system or whatever, I'll bring it up, as you'll know if you've watched the channel for a while, at some point in the video, and give you an outline of how it works and how you can find out more about it. But yeah, I went to Blackpool Pleasure Beach in July, and that's when sort of theme park mad started recognising me and stuff, and that's the first time I really got recognised. Before that, I'd reached out to other small YouTubers, and it's important to note that you'd think that you get views from people coming to you. No, you've got to approach other people as well. You know, they're not gonna. You're gonna find them. Although it's still often hard to find sort of those smaller YouTubers that are kind of bigger than you, but still small, that I mentioned before. You've got to. You're more likely to find them than they are to find you. So when you're starting out, you do need to reach out to people. But if you get lucky, like I did with Theme Park Mads, you will get found. And I kind of met Emily through that, and Josh and Danielle, who you've seen in some of the videos. And yeah, I, for the first time, made some friends through this community, who I've now been to parks with twice. Well, Blackpool twice. And then we get into August. I went to Oakwoods, which was technically in July, but it was the very end of July. And then I pretty much did some more parks, and I was really enjoying it. And I've kind of continued ever since then, really. I've not really stopped on this channel. There's been periods where I've not been uploading because of college. Now college isn't too much a thing because of this whole situation. Everything kind of came to a halt, which is giving me more time with this. But I am still doing stuff in relation to college, just not any formal assessments or anything like that. But yeah, overall, I'm not really stopped on this channel. There's never been a period where I've stopped, and it carried on from there. Got to the end of 2019, we were, I believe, 26 subscribers or something like that. And into 2020, where I went to Florida, which was great, although I was quite ill there. If you've seen the vlog, you'll know. Blackpool opening day with Theme Park Mads, after having spent the last day of the season with them there as well. When I say Theme Park Mad, by the way, I'm referring to Amelie, Josh and Danielle. It's Josh's channel though. But yeah, and then this whole coronavirus situation kind of struck, and I planned to go to Paulton's, but that couldn't happen. And I kind of started doing more sit-down videos, top 10s, ride reviews and stuff like that. And yeah, here we are. I was meant to be going to Fantasy Island this summer as well, but I mean, it's not going to happen. But yeah, here we are, and I've kind of been trying to interact with people just even more as time's gone on. I've really been pushing with that recently. And I've, even in the past week, I've met loads of new people. I mean, you'll know who you are if you're watching this, but yeah, it's been crazy. And then kind of my Instagram's really took off, like, in the past week. And that's when me interacting, it kind of has really took off. I'm nearly like got half my total number of followers in the past week or two. It's like crazy. And then I got 10 subscribers in 24 hours on this channel, which was crazy. I mean, I know they were likely from like a couple of places where I interact with regularly. I know a lot of them are probably you guys who I speak to on a regular basis subscribing, but I mean, still, it's crazy. And if it wasn't for me interacting with others, taking on others' feedback and stuff like that, you know, commenting on posts, liking posts, messaging people, you know, just giving them feedback and stuff as well, this would never have happened. But here we are today, and here I am at 53 subscribers. I know it's not many, and I'm making a massive deal about this, or it might come across as I'm making a big deal, but I mean, for me it is. And as I said, it's not about 53, the number. It's about, you know, the people I met through it. You know, that's what makes me happy, rather than seeing I've got so many subscribers. I mean, it's nice when you think, oh, someone subscribed, you know, and I see someone subscribed. It does, you know, it does make me happy. But what makes me happiest is the people I talk to as a result of this, and the people I've met. But yeah, that's all I really got to say. But I mean, thank you for everyone with everything. And yeah, I thought I'd just show you a couple of my favourite moments so far from this channel. They're all stuff from Blackpool Pleasure Beach trips, to be honest, but just a few funny things that have happened so far. One was when I got Icon and Infusion mixed up. I know you've seen this clip before, but I mean, that's one of my favourite moments for this channel. You know, I'm with Theme Park Mad on the Pleasure Beach Express at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, showing off my vlogging skills, which were, well, they weren't the best, were they? But you know, showing off, doing some vlogging the first time with them, introduced my vlog, talking about how I met them and stuff. You know, I saw Icon, I said, oh, there's Icon. We carry on, I'm talking, and you know, we go under the Big Dipper on that section of the Pleasure Beach Express to where Infusion is. You know, I hear a train go past, which I thought was on Icon because it was last time I'd looked, but I mean, you've got to take into account I'm visually impaired, but I didn't even bother looking this time. And I'm like, oh, there's Icon, and they're like, no, it's Infusion. But yeah, that happens, and here's the footage. And you're probably thinking, why are you filming this vlog? Well, you'll have seen the title, but you're probably thinking why. Oh, we can hear Icon here, by the way. Sorry, I'm getting distracted now. I said that the last vlog would be Flamingo Land, but I lied, technically, because, well, these plans were in the making, and yeah, these plans were in the making when I was doing that vlog, but I wasn't sure if we would, and there's Icon. Oh! Sorry guys.
How can you get those?
Right, well, you can probably hear that there's some people in the background, and that's because I'm joined by Theme Park Mad.
That's so, as the GB getting Nemesis and Infusion confused.
It is. So we've got Danny out here, and I've also got Josh.
Hello, you alright?
Yeah.
Good to
So yeah, I met up with Theme Park Mad on the last day of the season, finally. Even though I was telling you guys that I'd be doing it for ages, and then things changed and then I couldn't. But yeah, look, so we met up now. We're on the Pleasure Beach Express, as I'm sure you can see.
4 hours to go.
Another of my favourite moments is on opening day, where I vlogged everyone's reaction to finding out whether or not the rabbit at the end of Wallace and Gromit was turned on. Because last opening day, in 2019, the noise that it makes wasn't working on opening day. The rabbit lit up, and you'll know if you've been on the ride, but it didn't make the noise it's supposed to make. There was just silence, and it was quite strange. I actually went on the second week rather than opening weekends, but it still wasn't making the noise. But yeah, we were all very happy to find out that it did make the noise, so here you are.
When's it gonna do it? When's it gonna do it?
And finally then, one of my favourite moments is when we locked Danielle in jail. That's a random thing that happened, but she got in there and I started vlogging. And then Emily wasn't very happy because I referred to her as being you rather than saying her name. I know it's nothing major really, that one. That's just a random thing that started happening, but yeah, I just thought, you know what, I'll switch the camera on. But yeah, this is what happens.
Lucian and Danielle's in jail.
I don't know what I did.
I don't know what she's done. We've got Josh here as well, he's not been in the vlog yet.
Yeah,
And we've got you! We've got Emily.
That is not my name.
Emily! 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 So yeah, theme park mads.
I'm still in jail. Theme park
And she's still in jail. We're going to do a big one now. Hooray! Second round of the day. Hooray!
And there's more moments I could show you, but they're the main things. I decided to pick ones that actually had people in them because I thought they would be a bit more interesting. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. So, I mean, I'd like to give some thank yous now. Hopefully you're all watching this, but I'd like to thank Zoe from I'm Addicted to Theme Parks, because she's like the first major small enthusiast I interacted with. She's encouraged me with this channel and stuff like that. She's given me feedback and stuff. I'd like to say thanks to Josh, Danielle and Emily from Theme Park Mads, you know, for kind of supporting me with this channel. There's some good friends I've met through it. You know, I've been to parks with them, and it's been fun, and I'm sure I'll see you guys soon, whenever the parks reopen. I mean, we will ride again, as Shane Sandwich said. I'll put a video to that in the top right as well, because you probably don't have a clue what I was on about, but a nice little song that was done to spread some positivity during this. Yeah, go and check that out. And also I'd like to say thanks to Edith from Alton Towers Edo. I've only known her for a couple of weeks, but she followed me on Instagram and I've been talking to her recently. She's just started a channel as well, so go and check that out as well, Alton Towers Edo, and also follow her on Instagram. Like, she's got 1,000 followers in a month. Like, when's that ever been done? 200 subscribers in a month as well. Like, I know it's crazy, but you know, I made some really good friends through her as well, so shout out to all you guys. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe for more, enable notifications for my future videos. Yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.